Here comes Kaya's battle. Boom! Right up the middle, and he is gonna go! Then spin up in!
It's a gorgeous fall afternoon in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, and a perfect day for Penn Charter and Germantown Academy to meet once again in what has become the longest continuous prep school football rivalry. Chris Markowitz here on the call for Play-by-Play Productions. It's the 136th meeting between these two teams in what has become a historic football match over the years. We've seen some great endings here over the years as well. And today's matchup features two quarterbacks of very high caliber. For Germantown Academy, they're led by senior gunslinger Tristan Machado, who is a high academic performer, also gets it done on the field for Germantown Academy. He was a Courier Intel Player of the Week nominee back in Week 4 of the season with 4 touchdown passes against Blair. And Germantown Academy is going to need a strong performance from him today to come away with a win on Senior Day. On the flip side, Penn Charter is led by senior quarterback Seamus McCain, who plays both ways for the Quakers. Not only does he play quarterback, but he also lines up at defensive end, and he's coming off of his best career performance a week ago when he threw for 6 touchdown passes and 360 yards against Springside Chestnut Hill Academy. And live action has begun as the opening kickoff by Cole Grimm traveled out of bounds, so it's a penalty to start for Germantown Academy. An excellent field position for Penn Charter as their first drive of the day will begin on their own 35. Penn Charter dressed in their road white jerseys with navy blue pants. They're going left to right on your screen, and GA going right to left dressed in all black. Seamus McCain under center. And the first play of the day is a run up the gut for a healthy chunk of yards. Zach Curtin, the junior tailback, with 8 yards on the carry. Penn Charter's offense is a balanced attack. They like to spread it out, go 4 wide. And then if there's numbers advantage-wise in the box, if it's limited numbers that they see, they hand it off in space for Zach Curtin. 3 receiver set here on second down. Curtin again. And he goes nowhere, met at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So a good stop by the GA front line there to make it a 3rd down and 2. A minute has gone by here in the first quarter. Ignore the graphic. It's 3rd down and 2 for Penn Charter. GA shows blitz. Fake handoff. Keeper. 1st down and more as Seamus McCain picks up the necessary 1st down yardage. So Penn Charter 1 for 1 on 3rd down conversions.
1st and 10 for the Quakers.
And it's a 1st and 10 for Penn Charter from their own 49-yard line. First and 10 for Penn Charter. Play action pass. Time to throw. Over the middle. Intercepted. And being returned by Aiden Donahue, who has a seam up the sideline. Forced out of bounds inside the 20 of Penn Charter. A huge interception. The throw intended for Colin Shum. It went off his hands. And Aiden Donahue, the senior captain, with the big interception to give the Patriots.
Go! Throw it!
One more look. That's a great hustle play by Seamus McCain to prevent a touchdown. But the Patriots are set up with excellent field position. It's a 1st and 10 for them on the Penn Charter 20. And our first look today at Tristan Machado. Machado in the gun. It's a give. And Capers has the touchdown. Trip Capers from 20 yards out. And Germantown Academy takes the lead with 9:43 to play in the opening quarter. Here it is one more time. A give right, and Capers did the rest. Got good blocking, and it's a full sprint for the 20-yard touchdown. But hold everything as GA is back on the 25, and a penalty was called. That came in after the touchdown celebration, so wipe the touchdown, no score. A 20-yard touchdown run by Capers is negated for an illegal formation. 1st and 15, Machado over the middle, incomplete, and Donahue had 6 points in his hands. It might have been tipped. So a missed opportunity there for the Patriots as it's 2nd down and 15 coming up with 9:35 to play here in the first quarter. Chris Markowitz here for Play-by-Play Productions. It appeared as if the Patriots were going to be on the board with Trip Capers' 20-yard run, but it got held back due to a illegal motion penalty. 2nd down and 15 for the Patriots. Give to Capers. And it's a minimal gain. Tackle made by Hugh Maley, the sophomore lineman and linebacker. So 3rd down and long for Germantown Academy. Machado in the gun. Barking out signals, they'll go to an audible. 12 seconds on the play clock. Four seconds on the play clock. Play action. Machado rolls left, fires that way. It is incomplete. Nearly picked by Liam Rowan. Pass was intended for Spivey, but there were 2 defenders in the area. So the Patriots fortunate there to avoid a turnover. And it will be a deep field goal try for Germantown Academy. Liam Rowan in perfect position there along with Hugh Maley. And on to try the field goal is Cole Grimm. This will be from about 39 yards out. Grimm, not much on it, and it's wide right. So no points for GA after the interception set them up in the red zone. And we remain scoreless with 8:36 left to play in the opening quarter. Both defenses stepping up here early on for these two teams in the 136th meeting. The longest continuous prep school football rivalry in the nation. And Penn Charter will start this drive with the football on the Quakers' own 20. And now the officials will reposition the football about 2 yards further upfield on the 22. And now a lot of confusion. The officials talking this over once again. And now the entire officiating staff will meet to discuss as they will move the football once again, this time back to the 20-yard line. A gorgeous day here in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. Temperatures in the low 70s. The sun is out. It was a gloomy morning, but we have no complaints about the weather right now, and we're happy you're spending some of your Saturday afternoon with us. Give on first down, and it's another healthy pickup for Zach Curtin. Curtin with a 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4 for the Quakers. McCain in the gun. It's a 4-receiver set. Another give. Curtin able to bounce out of the initial hit, and he picks up the first down. So Zach Curtin with some hard-earned yards there as he gets to the Penn Charter 34-yard line. Another first down for the Quakers. Their second first down of the day. Their first drive ended on an interception. Seamus McCain targeted Colin Shum. The pass went off Shum's hands and was picked off by Aiden Donahue. Curtin once again spins out of a tackle, still moving his feet, and finally brought down about 2 yards shy of the first down marker. So Zach Curtin carrying the offense early on for Penn Charter.
2nd and 1 for the Quakers.
Robbie Boudreaux goes to the sideline for GA along with CJ Bauer. So subs on for the Patriots with 6:48 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Another give. This is E.G. Boy up the sideline and taken down for a huge pickup. Femi E.G. Boy, the junior, with his first carry of the day, and Penn Charter into Germantown Academy territory for the first time this afternoon as they have a 1st and 10 on the GA 44. The Quakers relying on their ground attack here. This drive started back on their own 20, and they've run nothing but ground attack plays. E.G. Boy again, this time hit in the backfield and brought down for no gain. Eddie McGettigan, the first man to get there. McGettigan, a sophomore linebacker. So a big play by McGettigan, and then a trio of black jerseys came in to assist him with the tackle. Loss of 1 for E.G. Boy, and it sets up the Quakers with a 2nd and 11. Clock continues to roll, 5:34 and counting here in the opening stanza. Curtin in the backfield. It's a keeper. McCain hit hard, but gets 7 yards on the carry to make this a 3rd down and manageable for Penn Charter. Seamus McCain, the dual threat quarterback, who had a career day a week ago against the Springside Chestnut Hill Academy Blue Devils. 6 touchdown passes, 360 yards, and he completed 82% of his passes. The ball did not touch the ground much a week ago for Penn Charter. 3rd down and 3 for the Quakers with the football on the GA 37. Quick pass, slant, complete, and it's a first down. Isaiah Grimes with the catch. As the Quakers keep moving, they're now 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions here today.
McGettigan on the tackle. 1st down, Quakers.
This drive started all the way back on the Penn Charter 20-yard line. The Quakers moving the football methodically thanks to contributions by Zach Curtin and Femi E.G. Boy on the ground. First and 10 from the GA 31. McCain again, sideline, Grimes. Short completion. McGettigan in on the tackle along with Aiden Zakharowicz. Zakharowicz, a senior defensive back. So McCain taking what the defense is giving the Quakers, back-to-back short passes to Grimes on curl routes. 2nd down and 5 for Penn Charter. Another keeper. McCain bounces it outside and is brought down, but picks up another first down for the Quakers. So the ground attack continues to move the chains for Penn Charter as they have taken 6 minutes off the game clock and are knocking on the GA door. First trip into the red zone today for Penn Charter. Shotgun set. Curtin in the backfield. Davin Barnett spread out to the left side of the line. It's a keeper. McCain up the middle. Taken down by McGettigan. So Eddie McGettigan, the sophomore, doing all he can defensively out there. He's been in on a number of tackles. But it's another healthy pickup on the ground. 6-yard pickup, and it's 2nd and 4 for the Quakers. Penn Charter comes into today at 5-4 overall, 1-3 in Interact play. They were 0-3 to start, got their first win in conference action last week against Springside Chestnut Hill. And on a give to Curtin, it's a touchdown. Zach Curtin scampers in from 13 yards out, and the Quakers take a 6-0 lead with 2:05 left to play in the opening quarter. So the ground attack does the bulk of the damage for the Quakers as they travel 80 yards and take 7 minutes off the clock. James Melnick on to try the extra point. Movement up front, flags fly. Kick won't count. So the penalty against GA makes this a slightly shorter attempt for Melnick. And it's through. Penn Charter leads 7-0 with 2:05 left to play in the first. Thanks to a strong ground attack. Curtin got it done with his legs along with E.G. Boy. McCain also picked up a couple key first downs on quarterback keepers. And here is one more look at the 13-yard run for a score by Zach Curtin. Good blocking up front, and Curtin did the rest. So Germantown Academy's defense is going to need an answer for the Penn Charter ground attack, as the Quakers only went to the air 2 times on that drive, both for short completions. Penn Charter will kick off left to right on your screen. Back deep to return for Germantown Academy is Evan Spivey and Trip Capers. Quinn Coyle will send it deep for Penn Charter. And it's a short kick. Fielded at the 30. Donahue makes a move and picks up 3 yards on the return. So quality field position to start for GA. And let's take a look at the Germantown Academy offense out on the field for their second drive today. And it's a team led by Tristan Machado. They've got some skill players out there as well, as Spivey, Towson, and Donahue are the receivers. A.J. Towson, just a sophomore, but he's one of the best receivers in the Interact this year. So a young man with a lot of potential. Give on first down. It's a fumble. The ball's loose. And Penn Charter thinks they have it. No official signal. And it's Quaker football. It was a give to Spivey, who lost it on the handoff. And the Quakers take over What a start for Penn Charter in this one on the road. One more look here. As Spivey had it in his hands, lost it. It wasn't a clean handoff. And then someone in a white jersey came away with it under the scrum. So a dream start for Penn Charter as the Quakers already have a 7-0 lead. And now a fumble for Penn Charter, but McCain able to fall on it and prevent a turnover. That would have been the third turnover of the day combined. The Quakers already gave it away on an interception. One more look here. McCain had trouble with the snap. He was trying to hand it off to E.G. Boy. And McCain fortunate to fall back on top of it. Loss of 4 on the play. It's 2nd down and 14 with 1 minute and 12 seconds to play in the opening quarter. It's a run blitz, and E.G. Boy goes nowhere, ran straight into the steel wall. The Patriots dialed up the blitz and picked the right time to do it, as it was a trio of black jerseys who brought down E.G. Boy for another loss. One more look here. As soon as E.G. Boy touched the football, he was met by Spivey. Evan Spivey, a talented player in his own right, headed to Coastal Carolina next year to play some D1 football. As it's 3rd and 18 for Penn Charter. McCain will throw. Pump fake. He'll run up the far sideline. And he has the first down. Seamus McCain with a clutch scamper. He needed 18 yards and he picks up 20. So Germantown Academy unable to keep quarterback contained, and Penn Charter keeps the drive alive with 18.7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Seamus McCain can do it through the air. He's got a strong arm. He can also pull it down and pick up yardage with his legs, and he has been tough to stop early on. 1st and 10 from the 25. Curtin, short pickup, minimal yards, got about 2 on the carry. Tackle was made by Zach Neese. And that's going to do it for us here in the first quarter with Penn Charter ahead of Germantown Academy 7-0. You're watching the oldest continuous rivalry in the history of prep school football right here on Play by Play Productions.
Quakers 3, Water Polo G11, PC 10. Second and 8 for the Quakers.
2nd and 8 for Penn Charter as we return here in the second quarter. The Quakers ahead of the Patriots 7-0. Chris Markowitz here for Play by Play Productions. McCain in the gun. Play action pass over the middle, complete, and it's a touchdown. Liam Rowan from 23 yards out. That combination lit Springside Chestnut Hill up for 5 touchdowns a week ago, and McCain to Rowan once again, this time on GAPC Day, to double the Penn Charter lead. Extra point here for the Quakers.
To attempt the extra point.
And it's James Melnick. Kick for Melnick, up, and it is good. So Penn Charter with a 2-touchdown lead. 11 minutes and 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. One more look, the play action pass, and touchdown to Rowan. And Rowan on quite the run right now as he takes a bow for the crowd. 5 touchdowns a week ago against Springside Chestnut Hill Academy. Penn Charter can beat you in a lot of ways as they've got so many talented receivers. They like to spread 4 out. Barnett, Grimes, Shum, and Rowan can all do damage out there for the offense. And they're coming off of a 54-point performance a week ago, the best of the year for them, trying to make it 3 straight victories in this rivalry game.
Coyle to kick for the Quakers.
Donahue on the return gets it to the 30, and that's all he'll get. So GA in a 2-touchdown hole early in the second quarter, a lot of time to play. There's Donahue, who had the interception on the first Penn Charter drive when he was playing defense, but other than that, the Patriots have not been able to make any key plays here today. They had what looked like a 20-yard touchdown run by Trip Capers early in the first quarter, but it got called back due to a penalty, so that proves to be very costly with the Patriots down 2 scores. Give on first down, Spivey. Short pickup. Tackle made by Comatau, and Evan Spivey, the senior receiver and safety. He was a first-team Interact selection a year ago. It's likely going to happen for him again this year with the way he's played in 2022. He'll be playing college football at Coastal Carolina. Give on second down, and it goes for a big loss. Tackle made in the backfield by Chris Austin, the senior lineman. That carry was by Seamus Knox, the junior tailback for the Patriots, who's had a breakout season and has had some big games for Germantown Academy. Not much from Knox and the Patriots offense today, as they're facing a 3rd and 6 with the football on their own 34. Machado rolls left, fires that way, and completes it for a big first down pickup. Catch is made by A.J. Townsend, the sophomore, just shy of midfield, as they pick up 14 yards on 3rd down and 16. Give on first down, and it's another short carry for the Patriots.
And McCain on the tackles.
2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8 for GA. Capers in the backfield. 3 men to the right side of the line. Spivey in motion. Machado scampers forward for about 3 yards on the ground. So Tristan Machado with the QB keeper to make it a 3rd down and 5 for GA. Machado in the gun. And he'll call out an audible. 12 seconds on the play clock. The Patriots in no hurry. Two on the play clock. Machado on play action. Pass over the middle. Complete. And it is a first down and more. Look at the hustle from A.J. Townsend with a man on his back, but he took him to the weight room as Townsend muscles forward for the extra yardage. And speaking with Coach Dents before today's contest, he told me that he believes that that young man right there, A.J. Townsend, might be the best receiver in the Interac, and he's just a sophomore. He's been a consistent threat all year long for the Patriots, and he gives them a big first down as GA is now 2 for 2 on third down conversions today. Carry for Capers, still going. First down and more, pushed out of bounds, and the Patriots are knocking on the Penn Charter door. GA stretches it out wide here, and Capers able to pick up a chunk of yardage as GA is set up with a 1st and 10 from the Penn Charter 23. Machado with 3 men to the left side of the line. Another give. And it's a tackle in the backfield, carry by Anthony Lara. Didn't have anywhere to go there. Tackle made by Mason Smith, the sophomore. Smith, a young man coming off the bench to contribute to the Penn Charter defense. 2nd down and 11 for the Patriots after the loss of 1. Another give and another loss. Once again, it's Mason Smith who brings down Anthony Lara. Back-to-back negative plays, and it's 3rd down and 12 for the Patriots. One more look here. Smith lined up at the DN position and able to shed the block to make the tackle. Machado in the gun. 7 on the play clock. High snap, he brings it in. And he'll try to roll out left. Machado, end zone, Spivey. Touchdown! Evan Spivey with the diving snag, and the Patriots are on the board. GA needed points, so they go to their playmaker, Evan Spivey. And that was a big-time drive from the Patriots as they picked up 3 third-down conversions on the drive, and that is a 25-yard touchdown catch for Evan Spivey. Extra point is up, and it's good. So GA has sliced the Penn Charter lead in half with 6:49 left to play in the second quarter. One more look. You got to give credit to Machado, who rolled out left. There was nothing open, and there you see him directing traffic as he finally finds Spivey in the back of the end zone, and that's just a great player making an incredible play. The catch over Colin Shum, who had perfect coverage on Spivey, but he mosses him for the score. Evan Spivey. Such a great player throughout his career for GA. Likely going to be named a All-Interac selection this year for the 2nd consecutive season. And that's exactly what the Patriots needed, down 2 scores here at home. A long ways to go as we're just about halfway through the second quarter. Spivey on the sideline right now being evaluated by the training staff. We saw him go off with a minor injury earlier in the contest, so we'll keep an eye on him and see if he returns. Another short kickoff, snagged at the 32 by Davin Barnett, and then a flag flies late. And this is against Germantown Academy. It's a personal foul against the Patriots. And I think the official gave the wrong signal as they're walking Penn Charter 15 yards back. A lot of confusion right now. We have one official pointing in the direction of Germantown Academy for the penalty. The Penn Charter Quakers have been walked back 15 yards, and now the officials will talk this over. So trying to figure out what's going on here on the field. And it is a personal foul against Penn Charter. Got about 7 different signals there on what the penalty was for, but we finally have figured it out here. .6:47 left to play in the first half. Chris Markowitz here for Play-by-Play Productions. Penn Charter starts this drive with the ball on its own 17. McCain in the gun. Play action pass. Complete. Rowan up the sideline. Room to run. Taken down at the 40. A big pickup for Rowan. We'll see where they spot him down. Donahue with the tackle to prevent a touchdown as the ball is placed at the Penn Charter 44. That's a pickup of 27 yards for Rowan, who was a highlight player coming into today for us. Liam Rowan had 5 touchdown catches a week ago and had 30 total points, which tied a Penn Charter record. 1st and 10 for the Quakers. Pass complete. Another short pickup. Isaiah Grimes on a curl route, and that's been a bread and butter play for the Quakers here today. 3 catches today for Grimes. All 3 of them have been of that length. Tackle was made by Trip Capers. Second down and 6 for Penn Charter. It's a give. And a short pickup for E.G. Boy, who gets to midfield. 2-yard carry, and it's 3rd down and 4 for the Quakers. Penn Charter is a perfect 2 for 2 today on 3rd down conversions. Two receivers on each side of the line for Penn Charter. Play action pass, close sideline, low throw, and it's a catch for Rowan, but no first down as he took a tumble before he could move forward. So it's 4th and 2 for Penn Charter, who will send the punting unit out onto the turf. A big stop for GA. Back deep to return for Germantown Academy is Aiden Zakharowitz. Colin Shum sends it away, nearly blocked. Zakharowitz will let this travel into the end zone for a touchback. So with 4:04 left to play in the first half, Germantown Academy will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20 with a chance to drive for a score and even this game up. The Patriots got their first touchdown at the 6-minute, 49-second mark here in the second quarter thanks to a 24-yard strike from Tristan Machado to Evan Spivey. It came on 3rd down and 16.
With 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first half.
Zakharowicz in motion. Handoff to Capers. Stretch right. Short pickup. Forced out of bounds by Kilpatrick. Capers tried to sprint to the edge there. Thomas Cordero, the junior, in pursuit, and then Kilpatrick able to make the final shove. Pickup of 1, 2nd down and 9 for the Patriots. 3:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Machado throws deep, far sideline, incomplete. Spivey was the intended target, but Spivey unable to make another diving snag. One more look here. Machado had a clean pocket to throw, and then Spivey, it's a tough catch on the far sideline, unable to haul it in. 3rd down and 9 for Germantown Academy. The Patriots trying to keep the drive alive and make this an even contest before the half. Penn Charter trying to force a quick 3 and out and get the ball back with a chance to put more points on the board. Machado will throw to the flat, complete. Knox taken down near the marker. It will depend on the spot. Tackle was made by Liam Rowan, but Germantown Academy has enough for a 1st down. So good play design there by the Patriots, who ran Knox out of the backfield and into the flat. And he had plenty of room to run for the 1st down pickup. Under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Germantown Academy in no rush. Give on 1st down, goes for a minimal gain. Anthony Lara with the carry.
Lara on the carry. Harling and Kovatal on the
It was a combination of Komatal and Harling on the tackle, which brings up 2nd down and 9 for Germantown Academy. Machado, high snap, handoff to Capers. Stretch right, breaks a tackle. And Capers turns what looked like a loss of yards into a pickup of about 5.
on the tackle, accompanied by Liam Rowan.
Rowan in on the tackle along with Blaker.
3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down and 3 for Germantown Academy.
Remaining in the half.
Less than 2 minutes to play now in the second quarter. GA 4 for 4 on 3rd down today. Can they make it 5 for 5? 13 seconds on the play clock for the Patriots, and a timeout taken by Matt Dentz and the GA coaching staff as they'll talk it over with a $1:44 left to play here in the first half. This is a big play here. I know it's early on, a lot of time to play, but Germantown Academy needs a 1st down to keep this drive alive, and if they could get points before the start of the second half, they will receive the kickoff to begin the 3rd quarter. So despite the turnovers and sloppy start for the Patriots, they've got a chance to be in the driver's seat at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. On the flip side, for Penn Charter defensively, they want to stop here because they still have 3 timeouts, and they would have plenty of time for Seamus McCain and their offense to march down the field for points. So a crucial 3rd down play as Matt Dentz, in his 11th season now, trying to draw up something creative offensively and keep this drive alive. Coach Dentz, prior to his tenure with the Patriots, bounced around a lot, has a lot of experience as a college coach. He worked at Yale, Georgetown, Bates, Kings, Amherst, and Springfield. Let's see what he's dialed up. 3rd and 3 for GA. Machado to the flat. It's Knox again, wide open. 1st down and more for Knox. who is forced out of bounds at the 50. Seamus Knox on the same exact play as his last third down pickup, this time to the opposite side of the field. One more look here. It was Knox out of the backfield into the flat. And, man, nobody in the area. Kilpatrick was there to force him out of bounds as this first down carry goes for a 4-yard pickup. A minute 17 and counting in the first half. 2 timeouts left for Germantown Academy.
2nd and 6 for GA.
2nd down and 6 for the Patriots. Machado rolls right. Hit. Sacked. And a big stop there by the Penn Charter defense. Dave Comatau, the first man to hit him. Harley going to be credited with half of the sack as well, as a timeout is taken by Penn Charter with 50 seconds left to play here in the first half, as the Quakers sense an opportunity to get a stop on third down and get the ball back with time left on the clock here in the second quarter. So a huge defensive play by the Quakers, as they dialed up the blitz, brought a lot of pressure, and Dave Comatau, the senior linebacker, with a direct line to Machado. Cliff Harling there as well in on the hit. So a good time to call the blitz there by Tom Coyle, head coach of Penn Charter, who is also a very tenured coach in the Interact. This is his 10th season with the Quakers after spending 13 years as the head coach of Father Judge High School. Out of the timeout, it's a 3rd down and 18 for Germantown Academy. And let's see what they do here. Will they play it conservative, run the ball, or set up a screen, or will they try and go for the glory, dial up a long pass play? Machado looks to throw. Over the middle, complete for a first down. A huge pickup by Aiden Donahue. Ball comes loose at the end of it, but his knee was down. And the officials give GA a first down on the Penn Charter 35. The clock pauses as they reset the chains. 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. One more look here. Machado creates the throwing window and then fires over the middle. Donahue with a nice snag in good coverage. On second down, Machado, deep ball, end zone, intercepted. And it's Ian Kilpatrick who takes it away for Penn Charter. Machado faced a lot of pressure, forced up a prayer to the end zone, and no, they say it's an incomplete pass. It looked like Kilpatrick had it, but the officials say he's out of bounds. So the Patriots catch a break there. One more look here. Machado able to get out of the sack, hit as he throws though. And then, one more look. I don't know, Kilpatrick got 1 foot down. It's tough to tell from that angle if he was out of bounds. It's a very, very close call. One more look here, as on second down, it's an incomplete pass to the flat. So 3rd down and 10 coming up with 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
3rd and 10 for the Patriots.
It's been a fun first half of football. Germantown Academy 6 for 6 today on 3rd down conversions. Both teams perfect today on 3rd down. This one a 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. And a timeout taken by GA as they will talk things over. Sensing the urgency here, a chance to put points on the board before the half runs out. GA started the day with an opportunity to score as they had a 20-yard touchdown run taken back. Let's take a look at GA's recent results. And this is basically their entire Interact schedule up on the screen. They came into Interact play 5-0 on the year, but lost to EA 49-7 in their first conference matchup. Got their lone conference win against Springside Chestnut Hill Academy, 42-32, and then dropped 2 in a row heading into today with losses against Malvern Prep and Haverford School. That Haverford School game, though, a close one, as it was a 6-0 score at the half, a defensive battle for most of the contest. 3rd and 10 out of the timeout for GA. Machado, clean pocket. Fires, close sideline, open man, the snag with one hand. What a catch by A.J. Towson. Looking like Odell Beckham, brings it in with one paw. One more look, Machado put it on a platter, and Towson able to do the rest as GA is set up with a 1st and goal from the 10. 14 seconds on the game clock, and the Patriots have 1 timeout. One man in the backfield for GA. Machado, fade route, Spivey, touchdown! Evan Spivey with his 2nd touchdown catch of the day, and GA is an extra point away from tying the ball game. What a senior day so far for Evan Spivey, who has 2 scores. Spivey, the versatile receiver and safety. And now the extra point. And it's good. So after basically 24 full minutes of action, we're back even, this time at 14. Germantown Academy able to erase a 14-point deficit thanks to 2 touchdown catches in the second quarter by Evan Spivey. This one from 10 yards out. One more look. Machado had him the whole way. Takes the snap and immediately fires the fade route to Spivey, who was ready for it in the corner of the end zone. Chris Markowitz here for Play-by-Play Productions. It's an absolutely gorgeous day at Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. You couldn't ask for better weather here in the middle of November. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Sun is out, not a cloud in the sky. And we've got the oldest rivalry in prep school football history, even heading into the half, barring a return here from Penn Charter. There is 10 seconds left on the game clock here in the second quarter. Cole Grimm will tee it up and send it away. Rowan and Kilpatrick back deep for the Quakers. And a timeout taken as these 2 teams will talk it over. Let's take a look at Penn Charter's recent contests, their Interact slate. The Quakers got off to a real tough start in Interact action. They dropped their first 3 contests, lost 35-0 against Malvern Prep at home. They dropped a loss against EA 48-7 on the road, and lost a close one against the Haverford School 16-13, but took out their frustrations a week ago on Springside Chestnut Hill Academy as McCain and Rowan went nuts. The 2 combined for 5 touchdowns. McCain had 6 passing touchdowns in total, and that's something that head coach Tom Coyle was pretty pleased about, the performance of his senior quarterback and his receiver. Coyle in his 10th season with the Quakers after a 13-year tenure at Father Judge High School. As GA will send it away left to right on your screen. 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Low kick. Rowan fields it at the 10. Up the middle, hurdles a man, still going and taken down at the 35. It looked for a brief second like Liam Rowan was going to spring that for a big return. And one more look here. Rowan hurdles the initial tackle attempt, and then Donahue with the hit. So Penn Charter can run one more play here with 4 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And the Patriots in prevent defense, they've got 4 men deep. The Quakers in victory formation. McCain takes a knee, and that will take us to the half as both teams head into the locker room with the score even 14 apiece. A fun first half here in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. A lot of action out on the turf. And you are watching the 136th meeting in the history of Penn Charter versus Germantown Academy. A great crowd on at hand. We'll take a quick break and return with action for the second half. Don't go anywhere. You're watching GA vs. PC live on Play by Play Productions.
Congratulations, Chad Corn. Class of 92 water polo. Congratulations, Brian O'Neill, class of 07 ice hockey. Congratulations, Holly Bowen Pazuski, 73. Field hockey, swimming, diving, and lacrosse. And the 1974 wrestling team. These outstanding athletes were inducted into the GA Athletic Hall of Fame on Thursday evening. Congratulations to all the inductees and their families, and thank you for being a part of this great GA PC Day and Reunion Weekend.
Yo, does anyone want any more water? Grab a slice. Yo. Oh, you want water?
Fred's out. Check me out. No, Fred's out.
Hey. Can I get a slice?
Please continue your attention to the field where Germantown Academy Head of School Rich Strawhouse, class of 1760, will make a presentation to Penn Charter Head of School Darryl Ford. very proud to have school here at GA, and I am here this afternoon for an extraordinarily special presentation. Today we celebrate the 136th rivalry between our two schools, the longest continuously running prep school football rivalry in the country, and it is such a privilege to be part of that. It is even more of a privilege for me, as the head of school at GA, to have this moment to celebrate Dr. Daryl J. Ford, honorary class of 1689 from Penn Charter, his amazing wife, Dr. Gail Sullivan Ford, and their son, Jameson Ford, Penn Charter class of 20, in acknowledgement of Dr. Ford's retirement from Penn Charter at the end of this school year. If you would mind stepping forward next to me here, Dr. Ford, or your family as well. Dr. Ford has served as a leader and a servant leader at Penn Charter for 26 years. He commenced his tenure as the middle school head, and then for the last 16 years has been a truly stellar head of school. From 2007 to 2023, he has served as just the 7th head of Penn Charter in the modern era. I have learned an incredible amount from Dr. Ford, not just on the football field, but in many, many meetings over these last several years. He has been a kind mentor to me and truly a role model, not just to me, but to all of the heads of schools in the region. Not only has Dr. Ford led a complete transformation of the Penn Charter campus during his tenure, but he has also been a strategic leader, determining the future of the school with innovative programs and leadership that extend far beyond the Penn Charter campus. In addition, beyond Penn Charter, his service on so many boards has been exemplary. He gives of himself to other schools and nonprofits in a way that makes me say, if only I could say he were an official part of Germantown Academy, for he truly embodies the last tenet of our mission statement. Dr. Ford inspires students and others to be honorable indeed. And for that, I will forever look up to him and forever be grateful for his collaboration. Today we have a gift on behalf of all of Germantown Academy, and it's my privilege to present it to Dr. Ford. This gift is a framed rendering of the beloved competition cup. It has been engraved with Dr. Ford's own name as the perpetual champion. It is anchored by images of the 2 spires which adorn our respective campuses on either side of the portrait. Daryl, we hope that this gift will forever recall for you fond memories of these incredibly fun and important community days. These days remind us that we have far more in common than we do different. We are so reminded that it's not just about the wins and losses, although I do wish that Dr. Ford would let me win a few more times, and if it's too late, you still have one more chance, Dr. Ford, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Quakers, you have no idea how lucky you are to have him as your leader. It is a privilege to know him and work with him. Please join me in giving a rousing round of applause to Dr. Daryl J. Ford for his service.
Sure, no worries.
Welcome back to Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, where we are even at 14 points apiece. Penn Charter kicking off right to left to Germantown Academy here at the 136th ever meeting of these two squads, the longest continuous rivalry in prep football history. Short kickoff fielded by Donahue, who throws across field. It's a lateral pass, but Spivey trips up in the open field, and he is down at the 35. A chance for a big play there on the kick return as the Patriots went with some trickery. Chris Markowitz here for play-by-play productions. And let's take a quick look at how we got to this point. Penn Charter got on the board first. Zach Curtin scored with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter on a 13-yard touchdown run. And then Penn Charter doubled its lead with 11:54 to play in the second quarter on a 23-yard touchdown pass from McCain to Rowan. As GA's first play out of the half is a short pickup on the ground. And then trailing 14-0, the Patriots were able to respond as they got on the board with 6:49 to play in the second quarter, thanks to a 24-yard touchdown reception by Evan Spivey. And then with 10 seconds left to play in the half, it was Spivey again on another touchdown reception, Machado to Spivey from 10 yards out. And that is how we got even at 14 apiece. Second down and 8 for the Patriots. Both teams perfect on third down conversions today. Machado, play action pass. Steps up, he'll run. Machado taken down, but has the first down yardage. Tackle made by Hugh Maley. A nice play there by Machado as the pocket broke down. Nobody was open downfield. We'll see one more time here on the replay. And he had the opening up the middle, so decided to tuck it under and run for the first down yardage. 2 touchdown passes today for Machado, no interceptions. So it's been a solid performance by the senior gunslinger. Give on first down. Capers, stretch right. Taken down by Kilpatrick, Ian Kilpatrick, of a sophomore, with a tackle for no gain. And Capers has been the ball carrier on a number of similar plays. The Patriots have tried to run him out to the sideline on a stretch route, but Penn Charter's been ready for it pretty much every time. 2-yard pickup on the play, so Capers was able to turn upfield briefly for a short gain. Ten minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Machado in the gun, 8 seconds on the play clock. Machado steps up and is taken down at the line as Hugh Maley came in on the blitz. It's either a carry for no gain or a sack, depending on where the ball is spotted. Either way, Maley with a nice play on the blitz. So it will be third down and 8 for the Patriots, who are a perfect 6 for 6 today on third down conversions. The Patriots need to get to the 44-yard line of Penn Charter. Machado looks left, throws over the middle, complete, first down and more for Towson, who is thrown to the turf by Zach Curtin. But Towson with another first down reception. A.J. Towson, the sophomore wideout, who made a gorgeous catch on the close sideline in the first quarter, a one-hand snag. Here on third down, makes a catch over the middle, and the wiggle move gives him enough yards for a first down pickup. So GA now 7 for 7 on third down conversions. Give on first down, and it's a 8-yard pickup for Seamus Knox, his longest run of the day. The Patriots have done most of their damage through the air, so for GA to establish a run here in the second half, that would be a major key for the Patriots offensively. Second down and 2 for Germantown Academy. Knocks again as a flag flies. This play is dead. And we'll see what the whistle is for. It's an encroachment call against Penn Charter, so an automatic first down for GA. One more look here. And there's some light movement up front. Rowan was coming in on the blitz, but a little bit too eager there. First and 10 for GA from the Penn Charter 27. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in the third. It's a quick moving third quarter. This GA drive began back on the 35-yard line of the Patriots. Empty backfield. Machado against the blitz. End zone. Touchdown. Oh, and dropped at the tail end. Donahue unable to hold on for 6. He had it as he went to the ground, but couldn't complete the process. One more look here.
Play broken up by Ed Kennedy.
Donahue unable to bring it in as E.G. Boy with the late hit there, and Donahue, man, just upset with himself. You understand why that young man had a touchdown in his hands on senior day. Instead, it's second down and 10 for Germantown Academy. 7:45 left to play in the third. Another deep ball, this time close sideline and incomplete. Kilpatrick had an interception but couldn't hold on. So Ian Kilpatrick with a chance there to turn it over, just couldn't squeeze it. And you got to wonder, maybe the sun played a factor there. It's a hot day here in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. The sun beaming down right in that direction. So maybe it played a factor on back-to-back drops by Donahue and Kilpatrick. GA with a missed chance for 6 points. Penn Charter with a missed chance for an interception and a turnover. 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. Complete to the far sideline, and it's near first down yardage. It's going to depend on the spot. Aiden Zakharowicz with the catch. And the officials mark him about a yard shy of the first down marker. So the first failed third down conversion of the day for Germantown Academy. But the Patriots leave the offense on the field facing a 4th and 1. Knox hit in the backfield. And Penn Charter celebrating. They believe they got the stop. And they do. A great blitz by Penn Charter. They brought the heat. Knox on the carry, and Rowan was ready for him. Hit him pretty much simultaneously to the handoff. So Liam Rowan having himself a day. He's got a touchdown catch, a big tackle there. He's coming off a huge performance a week ago where he scored 5 touchdowns for the Quakers. And Penn Charter takes over after the turnover on downs. As McCain with room to run, he could have sprung that one for a huge gain. Instead, tackled at the 30 by Zakharowicz, and he is down in a lot of pain. Zakharowicz, the injured player for GA. 6:45 left to play in the third. The clock is stopped. And Zakharowicz will be evaluated. Zakharowicz on his feet and makes his way to the sideline under his own power. .6:45 left to play in the third as the officials roll the clock. And Penn Charter with a 1st and 10 after a long run by Seamus McCain. The football is on the Penn Charter 33. Play action pass. McCain, deep ball, over the middle, complete. Grimes, one man to beat. Still rumbling. Grimes taken down at the 2. A touchdown saving tackle made by Trip Capers, but it's a huge reception by Isaiah Grimes. Grimes had 3 receptions in the contest prior to that. All of them were for short yardage, but Penn Charter dials up the play action deep ball, and Grimes got open over the middle to make the huge snag and set the Quakers up with a 1st and goal from the 2. Trip Capers with the hustle play to prevent the touchdown. That's a 55-yard reception. Handoff on 1st down, and it's 6 points for number 6. Feme Ejioboy with his first touchdown of the day. And the Quakers back in front, 20-14. So Ejioboy from 2 yards out on the sweep left. Good blocking the whole way, and an easy touchdown run for Ejioboy. Melnick's extra point attempt. It's good. So Penn Charter back ahead by 7 points with 5:45 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Chris Markowitz here for play-by-play productions. After a long drive for Germantown Academy, ended on a 4th down stop by Penn Charter. The Quakers took over with the ball deep in their own territory, but Seamus McCain broke free for a 18-yard run to set up the Quakers on their own 33-yard line, and then the next play was a play-action pass from McCain to a wide-open Isaiah Grimes, who was chased down by Trip Capers just shy of the end zone, and the 3-play drive was successful for a touchdown on Ejioboy's carry. Take a look at the crowd here at Germantown Academy. A great showing here at Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. We've got fans from both Germantown Academy in attendance, and obviously Penn Charter has its student section on the other side of the field as well. The Patriot fans here hungry for a victory, but their team down 7 after the Ejioboy score. Short kickoff once again fielded by number 16, C.J. Bauer. Brought down near midfield. So C.J. Bauer, the senior, able to give Germantown Academy solid field position to start this drive. It will be the 2nd Patriot drive of the half. 1st and 10 for the Patriots on their own 45. Machado comes out with 1 man in the backfield and 2 receivers to the right side of the line. Give on 1st down. Short carry by Lara. Second down and 8 for Germantown Academy with 5:18 left to play in a quick-moving 3rd stanza of action. GA took a lot of time off the clock on their first drive of the 3rd quarter, but the Patriots were unable to put points on the board. Penn Charter able to strike quickly in 3 plays. Knox, ball out. Who has it? And it's recovered by the Quakers, as Penn Charter comes away with a huge turnover, and the Quakers will take over in Germantown Academy territory. One more look here. Knox had room to run, picked up about 7 or 8 yards, but at the tail end of the play, that hard hit by Ejioboy jarred the ball loose, and then the Quakers were able to recover to force another turnover. Second fumble of the day by the Patriots. Both of them lost to Penn Charter, and the Quakers with a 1st and 10 from the GA 41-yard line. McCain in the gun. Give on 1st down. E.G. Boy, stretch right. Wrapped up for no gain. Taken down by McGettigan. Eddie McGettigan, quick to get to E.G. Boy. One more look here as McGettigan sheds the block of Michael Gambone. McGettigan, just a sophomore, but we've called his name a number of times today. A young man with a lot of potential on the defensive side of the football. Second down and 9 for the Quakers. E.G. Boy in the backfield. Handoff to E.G. Boy, who lowers the shoulder and gets to the 35-yard line, which sets Penn Charter up with a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up a 3rd and 3 for the Quakers.
And the officials spot the ball at the 34. So a 3rd and 3 now for Penn Charter with less than 4 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Big spot here for the GA defense coming off the turnover. The Patriots need a stop to get the ball back. Movement up front as Spivey went too soon. And it's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Quakers. So Evan Spivey a little bit too anxious there. The veteran safety was coming in on the blitz, but he jumped off sides as the Quakers keep the drive alive and have a 1st and 10 from Germantown Academy's 29. So a big pickup for Penn Charter as the Quakers are looking to double their lead. Fake handoff, pitch left, some trickery. Shum up the close sideline, and it's a tackle at the 20. A flag flies. This might be for an illegal block as Aiden Zakarowicz once again down on the play. And from the Penn Charter body language, it looks like it's against the Quakers. Holding is the call, so that negates the pickup for Penn Charter. One more look here as the officials prepare to walk this back. It was a good play. Fake handoff, pitch left to Shum. And there you see Zakarowicz wrapped up with E.G. Boy. And that's what the officials say the flag is for. So it's another 1st and 10 for Penn Charter. Football on the GA 29. Play action pass on 1st down complete. Barnett with the catch, and he has 5 yards on the play. First catch today by Davin Barnett, the senior receiver and defensive back, who had a big game a week ago, made some clutch catches, and had a couple interceptions against Springside Chestnut Hill Academy. Second down and 5. McCain in the gun. Play action. Deep ball. End zone. Incomplete. Great coverage on the play by Trip Capers. He ran step for step with Isaiah Grimes and had him blanketed. One more look. McCain tried to drop it into the corner. And it's great coverage the whole way by Capers. A minute 59 left to play in the third. Third down and 5 for Penn Charter. The Quakers are 2 for 2 on third down today. Handoff. And on the carry, it's Zach Curtin, who's brought down right near the yard to gain. We'll see where they spot it. Curtin is about a yard short, so it's the first time today that the Quakers fail to pick up a third down. One more look here. And a wall of black able to bring him down a half yard shy of the marker. 4th and inches here for the Quakers. They'll put the offense back out on the turf. Curtin in the backfield. McCain on the keeper. And it's a first down. Seamus McCain needed a yard. He got about 2. Big pickup by the Quakers to keep the drive alive. And with 70 seconds left to play in the third quarter, Penn Charter is knocking on the GA door with a 1st and 10 from the Patriots 17. Seamus McCain has played well here today. Does have an interception, but it was on a tip pass by one of his receivers. On first down, Curtin with the carry, brought down in the backfield. First man to get to him was Robbie Boudreau, met by a couple teammates for the combination tackle, but his effort is what led to the loss. One more look here. Clock running, as it was Boudreau who came around the edge and wrapped him up. Spivey with a hit there as well. 3 seconds separate the game clock and play clock. So the Quakers elect to allow the clock to tick to 0. And at the end of 3 quarters of action, Penn Charter leads Germantown Academy 21-14 in the 136th ever meeting of these two teams. Don't go anywhere. We've got a competitive football game going on right here. It's the longest continuous prep school football rivalry in the nation, and it's coming down to the fourth quarter. You're watching live football action presented by Play Productions. Fourth quarter in the 136th meeting of Penn Charter and Germantown Academy. Chris Markowitz here for Play Productions, as Penn Charter has a 2nd down and 10 on the GA 17. The Quakers with a touchdown lead. Curtin again met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Robbie Boudreau and one of his teammates. And GA trying to come up with a stop here to give their offense a chance to come back in the ball game. It will be a 3rd and 8 for the Quakers, as the crowd is getting into it here at Germantown Academy's Carey Stadium here in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. Penn Charter looking for a first down pickup in 6, whether it comes on this play or eventually on the drive. McCain with time, no one open, and his pass falls incomplete, intended for Shum, as the Patriots had everybody covered. And it's decision time for Penn Charter, facing a 4th down as the Quakers are looking at a 4th down and 8. And they will leave the offense on the field. Check that. This is going to be a field goal attempt as James Melnick comes out for a try. Melnick from 32 yards out. A chance to make this a 2-score game. Melnick up. No good. Wide left. And a big miss there as it keeps this a 1-score game with 11:07 left to play here in the 4th. So the Patriots able to prevent the Quakers from finding the end zone, and the missed field goal gives Germantown Academy an opportunity to march downfield and tie the contest. That miss, much to the delight of the large crowd here at Carey Stadium. What a game this has been. What a rivalry this has been. The Quakers have won 2 in a row coming into today. Give on 1st down, Knox fighting for every inch he can muster, brought down on the play by Cliff Harling.
Harling on the tackle. Picked up 2, 2nd and 8.
And just looking at the recent history of this rivalry, Penn Charter has won 4 of the last 5. GA last won this contest back in 2019. But we've had some fun moments over the years covering this contest. On 2nd down, Machado to Spivey. And that's a 1st down pickup. Evan Spivey had 2 touchdown catches in the 1st half. And he's responsible for pretty much all of the points on the board. 12 points in total individually for Spivey, and then the 2 extra points after. One more look here, Machado on a quick out route. A well-designed play, and Spivey found the hole in the defense. 1st and 10 for GA from the Patriots' own 30. 4-man front for Penn Charter. Machado, deep ball. Spivey, incomplete, contact downfield, no flag, as E.G. Boy was in coverage against Spivey, and the officials say the contact was mutual. Machado took a chance for a deep ball, and it falls incomplete, too far for Spivey to track down.
2nd and 10 for the Patriots.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for GA with 10:24 left to play in the 4th. Machado looks right, throws that way, over the middle, Holden by Donahue for a big pickup. Donahue brought down at the Penn Charter 43. It's a 27-yard reception on a perfect throw from Machado to Donahue. And Germantown Academy into Penn Charter territory with 10:13 left to play here in the 4th as the officials stop the clock. We're trying to get some indication as to what's going on the field. Officials are just taking a time out there to adjust the markers. So it's a 1st and 10 for Germantown Academy from the Penn Charter 43. GA looking for a touchdown, trying to even this contest at 21 points apiece. Machado, deep ball. Townsend, incomplete. Great coverage by Kilpatrick the whole way. Machado's throw a bit underthrown. Townsend unable to make a play on it. One more look here. Machado didn't get to step into the throw with a man in his grill. And he left it short. Kilpatrick, give him credit, running step for step with Townsend on the play. We've seen Towson make some spectacular grabs here today. So you understand why Machado took the shot there. On 2nd and 10, handoff. Spivey, strong move, still going. Spivey taken down at the 30. Tackle made by Shum to prevent a big pickup, but it's a first down, 10-yard run for Spivey, who shoves a man with the stiff arm. One more look here. This is something you see right out of Madden. Evan Spivey with the strong right hand. Get off me, Seamus McCain. And he scampers up the sideline for a first down pickup. So Spivey has done all he can today for GA. Handoff here. Room to run. Capers. End zone. Touchdown. Trip Capers on a 31-yard touchdown run. And GA is once again an extra point away from drawing even with Penn Charter. Capers had a touchdown run erased on a penalty in the first quarter, but he brings the GA crowd to its feet. That's the longest touchdown of the day from either team. The extra point through, and with 9 minutes and 17 seconds left to play in this historic rivalry game, we're even at 21. One more look. Capers up the middle, and he runs through a hole big enough to drive a Mack truck through. It was easy running from there, and Capers is in for 6. So a 31-yard run for Capers. And the crowd really involved now for GA as the Patriots have made this a new contest. Let's take a look at recent history in this rivalry. As we were saying earlier, PC has won the last 2 of the contest. GA last won this game back in 2019, and we saw them win in a dramatic fashion in 2016 as Germantown Academy won on a walk-off field goal by Vince Capone. The Patriots will send it away right to left on your screen. Grimm on the kickoff with Rowan back deep to return. It's an onside kick, and it goes out of bounds. A hard hit as Towson tried to haul it in. Penalty flag flies. That's likely for the ball going out of play, but Towson is down and in a lot of discomfort.
Flag on the play.
GA went for the gusto there. Nearly had the onside kick recovery. And Towson is still down on the play. So the flag is on the Patriots for the kick out of bounds. And let's take a look at some of those historic moments in this rivalry in past years, as it was Vince Capone back in 2016 who won this contest with 5 seconds left to play. His kick was good, and Germantown Academy able to walk it off with a win in the fourth quarter against Penn Charter. Obviously, the Patriots want to have a similar result here today, but the Quakers with an opportunity here on offense as Curtin with a punishing run on first down. Zach Curtin has had a very, very solid afternoon for Penn Charter, running the ball well all day long. 8:56 and counting here in the fourth. The Quakers with a 2nd down and 3 from their own 45. Another give. Actually, it's a keeper. McCain had everyone fooled, but he goes nowhere. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. First man to get to him was Blake Brown. Check that, that was number 28, Jack Durkin. So it's a 3rd down and 2 for the Quakers with 8:15 and counting in the fourth. A big play here for both parties. Penn Charter wants to keep the drive alive. GA looking for a stop to get the ball back and take its first lead of the day. McCain in the gun as the sun disappears behind some clouds. McCain on a keeper pitch, fumbled, and it's loose. GA has the football. A huge turnover forced by great pressure, and it's Jack Durkin who falls on it for the Patriots. What a shift in momentum. One more look here. It was a pitch back on some trick play as Durkin recovers the fumble. A player down for Penn Charter. One more look here from a different angle. We saw the Quakers run this trick play earlier in the contest, but McCain off target trying to pitch it to Shum. And that is the worst case scenario for the Quakers as it leads not only to a failed third down attempt, but it's a turnover and GA will have the ball on the Penn Charter 30. There is a player down right now for Penn Charter, so an injury timeout on the field. Didn't get a jersey number of the injured man, and now you can see it is Seamus McCain. Slow to get up, but he makes his way to the sideline under his own power. 7:47 left to play in regulation. And GA gifted with a golden opportunity. The Patriots will start this drive with the football on the Penn Charter 33 after the fumble recovery by Jack Durkin. Machado in the gun. Handoff, first down. And Capers maybe got a yard. Tackle made by Dave Komatow. Second down and 9 for GA.
Second and 10 for GA with 7:25 remaining in the game.
Machado with two receivers to the right. Pitch left. Capers has a block taken down by Steve Blaker.
Blaker on the tackle. Brings up third.
So Capers getting back-to-back carries.
Long three.
GA trying to feed the hot hand after his 31-yard touchdown run made this an even contest.
Fullback, 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5 for the Patriots with 6:48 and counting here in the fourth. GA is 7 for 9 on third downs today as a penalty flag flies, and it's a false start against the Patriots.
Flag on the play against the Patriots. Illegal motion.
So third down and 11 for Germantown Academy.
11 for the Patriots.
And a huge play here for both teams. Trick play. A lot of laterals. Machado gets rid of it, complete to Spivey. Spivey up the sideline, breaks a tackle, still going. Evan Spivey has the angle, brought down at the 1. But GA turns garbage into gold. It looked like a broken play in the backfield. Instead, the Patriots are set up with a first and goal from the 2. That is one of the craziest plays you will ever see. There were about 3 laterals on it, and Machado able to find Spivey, who broke 2 tackles on the play and sets GA up with a chance to take the lead. It's a first and goal from the 4. They spotted him a couple yards shy of where I thought he went out. Machado on a give. It's a handoff to Lara for a short pickup.
Laura on the carry. Picked up a
Less than 6 minutes left to play, and the Patriots can taste glory right now. Penn Charter trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And a whistle comes from the sideline as there's a player down for the Quakers. Cliff Harling, the injured man, down on a knee. As the clock stops with 5:46 left to play here in the fourth. Chris Markowitz here for play-by-play productions as Harling makes his way to the sideline under his own power. Both teams with a chance to talk things over. GA facing a second down and goal from the 3. And a quick look here at Liam Rowan's day a week ago. 7 receptions, 169 yards, 5 touchdown catches, and 30 points, which tied a Penn Charter record for a single contest. But Liam Rowan, who has a touchdown catch today, is looking for his defense to come up with a big stop here. Rowan's been in on a number of blitzes today for the Quakers. Clock running, 5:33 and counting here in the fourth. Second and goal for GA. Lara in the backfield. Machado on the keeper. Hit at the line. First man to get to him was Seamus McCain. So some quarterback on quarterback action there as McCain makes the hit. Got helped by his teammate, and it's third and goal for GA. No pickup of yards on the play, so it's a third and goal from the 3. Huge play. A chance to take the lead for the Patriots. Pitch right, room to run. Capers, end zone, touchdown. Trip Capers with 2 fourth-quarter touchdown runs. His first ties it. This one gives the Patriots their first lead of the day. And they are going wild here at Carey Stadium. Grimm to try the extra point. And it's good. Germantown Academy has outscored Penn Charter 28-7 in the last 2 quarters of action. Check that 3 quarters. It's a pitch right to Trip Capers, who runs it into the end zone for the score. Capers with 2 fourth-quarter touchdown runs, and GA has a 7-point lead with 4:36 left to play in regulation. The Patriots looking to snap a 2-game losing streak against Penn Charter. GA hasn't won a game in this rivalry since 2019, and that man right there on your screen, Trip Capers, might be a big reason why they come away with a win today, but there's a lot of time left to play. Capers had a touchdown taken away from him in the first quarter. It was called back on a holding, but he has more than made up for that GA error with 2 touchdowns here in the fourth. The Patriots will send it away right to left on your screen. Cole Grimm tees it up with Rowan back deep to return. Short kick, close sideline. And once again, it goes out of bounds for a penalty flag. So the Quakers will have good field position to start this drive. After the penalty, it's a 1st and 10 for Penn Charter from its own 35. A whistle from away from the football. officials meet to discuss. McCain over the middle, intercepted, picked off by Jack Durkin. Shum tipped it up, and it gets picked off by Durkin. We saw that exact same play happen in the first quarter. And the fans cannot contain themselves right now at Carey Stadium. They are going nuts as Germantown Academy has a touchdown lead with 4:29 left to play. The pass over the middle, a bit high for Shum. One more look here on the replay. As Shum had it, oh man, he had a chance to snag that. Instead, it's into the hands of Durkin, and he's got the championship belt. Why not, man? What a day for Durkin, the young freshman who recovered a fumble on PC's drive prior to that interception, and that led to Germantown Academy taking the lead. He comes away with an interception to give the Patriots the ball back, and they are a couple first downs away from victory here, facing a 2nd down and 7 after a first down run. Lara in the backfield alongside Machado. The sun beginning to set here in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. It's been a fun one here today, the 36th meeting in the history of the rivalry, as a timeout is taken by Germantown Academy with 3:41 left to go in regulation. The Patriots will talk it over. What a wild contest it's been. Penn Charter took an early 14-0 lead 6 seconds into the second quarter. Germantown Academy responded with 2 Evan Spivey touchdown catches in the second quarter to make it an even score at the half. PC scored first out of the locker room as EG Boy scored a 2-yard touchdown run with 5:45 left to play in the third. But then Trip Capers with 2 fourth-quarter touchdown runs, and Germantown Academy with the 7-point advantage. Out of the timeout, 2nd and 7. Machado looks to throw. Deep ball, close sideline, incomplete. Towson wasn't looking for it. Kilpatrick in on the coverage. And that's a missed chance for a big play. Towson was late to turn his head around, and by the time he looked, the ball was behind him. That's half on Towson, half on Machado. If he laid it out just a bit farther out in front of Towson, he would have run onto it for 6 points. Instead, the clock is stopped with 3:32 left to play, and GA is facing a 3rd and 7. So what do the Patriots dial up here? Penn Charter, desperate for a stop. The Quakers need to come away with the football in order to give their offense a chance to score the equalizing touchdown. And we're having an issue with the score clock. The officials trying to reset it as they put 3 minutes and 35 seconds on the board here at Carey Stadium. And a new quarterback in for Germantown Academy, Xavier Stern, just a freshman. Stern hit, fumble, and Penn Charter doesn't have the football. GA somehow able to recover. CJ Kearney falls on it to prevent the turnover. But it's a huge stop for the Quakers. Could have been a lot worse for the Patriots, as the officials calling for a timeout. That was almost a worst-case scenario. Stern on his first play of the day had no time to throw, hit as he tried to throw it, and the fumble nearly recovered by Isaiah Grimes, who, man, had it in his fingertips but couldn't come away with it. He was trying to scoop and score, and there you see that he is beating the turf, just very frustrated. Had a chance to tie the game potentially on a fumble recovery. It's still a great play by the Quaker defense to get the stop and force Germantown Academy to punt with 3 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Not sure why Stern was out there at the quarterback spot. We'll see if Machado went off with an injury. And Tom Coyle and his team have an opportunity here to tie the contest with 3:14 left to play as GA has to punt. It was a loss of 17 on the play. Back deep to return is Rowan, who fields it at the 35. Rowan taken down at the 41, so the Quakers with one final chance to draw even. 3:04 left to play in regulation, and it's up to Seamus McCain and the Penn Charter offense. .304 left to go here in regulation. 1st and 10 for the Quakers on their own 42. Penn Charter trailing by a touchdown. McCain over the middle. Incomplete. Pass intended for Rowan. One more look. McCain had time, looked right initially, and then stepped up to deliver a ball, which is a little bit behind Rowan, a catchable ball over the middle. 3 minutes on the dot left to go here in the 4th. 2nd down and 10 for PC in what is 4-down territory for the Quakers. McCain rolls right. Deep ball intended for Grimes, incomplete, and a penalty flag flies. Grimes being covered by Aiden Zakharowicz, and that draws a penalty flag. So a big call there as the penalty gives Penn Charter the automatic 1st down. One more look here, and that's the right call. Zakharowicz didn't give the receiver, Grimes, an opportunity to make a play on the football. You can face guard, but you have to either look or, intentionally touch the ball. Unfortunately, he just was in Grimes' grill, so the official's right there to make the call. It's a 15-yard penalty, and the Quakers with a 1st and 10 from the GA 43. McCain, play action. Deep ball, again for Grimes. Complete! Isaiah Grimes with the high point reception. He brings it in at the 10-yard line, and the Quakers have a 1st and goal with 2:46 left to play. One more look here. Play action pass. They go back to Grimes, this time over the middle on the post route. And Grimes able to stop on a dime and leap over Zakharowicz to haul it in. They spot him at the 11, so it's a 1st and 10 from the 11. 2:25 and counting now. Grimes, what a day. He's made a number of big catches for the Quakers. McCain with time. End zone, incomplete. And this is the dilemma for Penn Charter. They obviously want to score, down by 7 points, but if they score too quickly, they give Germantown Academy an opportunity to put together a drive of their own. So what do you do here if you're the Quakers? Do you run the ball, or do you take 3 shots at the end zone? Curtin is the man in the backfield with 2:14 left to play. The clock is stopped. 3 receivers to the left side of the line. McCain on a keeper. And it's a gain of 8 yards as he's brought down by Austin.
Tackle by number 71, C.J. Kearney.
Check that the tackle was made by C.J. Kearney. One more look here. McCain brought down right at the 3-yard line. So it's a 3rd down and 1 for the Quakers. Clock moving, 1:45 and counting. 15 on the play clock. The Quakers will likely take this all the way down. McCain calls snap, tackle in the backfield, and a huge tackle by Evan Spivey to make it a 4th down and difficult for Penn Charter. Spivey with the biggest play of the day defensively. One more look here. It was a misdirection handoff for E.G. Boy, and Spivey, the senior, fires up the crowd as it's 4th down and about 5 to go. The clock running, under a minute left to play. Penn Charter needs to get the ball to the 1-yard line. McCain rolls left, forced out of the pocket. McCain will run, hit, end zone. No signal yet. Touchdown! Seamus McCain able to get it done on the ground, and that is what great players do. As McCain has PC an extra point away from tying this contest, and there is a player down for Germantown Academy. What a wild series of events here at the end of this contest. Germantown Academy on the previous play got a huge tackle for loss by Evan Spivey, but Seamus McCain able to scramble for a touchdown. And the injured man who's making his way to the sideline is Steven Tricana, who will get up and get to the GA side of the field under his own power, so a good sign for him. But PC an extra point away from tying this contest. There's 41 seconds left to play in regulation. One more look here. And this is the tackle for loss by Spivey on 3rd down and short. Then McCain on 4th down here. Didn't have anyone open, so he pulls it down, tries to do it himself, and he lowers the shoulder, breaks the tackle, and gets in for the score. It comes down to the extra point. Melnick to try it. A chance to tie the contest. Good snap. The hold. Blocked! Incredible! Germantown Academy ahead by 1 with 41 seconds to play. Capers celebrating, but there's still time left. One more look here. Melnick. It was low. He might have just hit the back of one of his linemen on that play. Even if it wasn't blocked, I don't think it's going over the crossbar. So a missed opportunity for the Quakers to tie the contest. And now Penn Charter has to try an onside kick here. Man, what a wild finish. And this is shades of what happened in 2020. It was the other way around. Penn Charter won the contest on a blocked extra point by Aaron Mayone. One more look here from 2 years ago. So how ironic that in the 136th meeting, it's the flip side. GA with the blocked field goal attempt to tie it on an extra point. And the Patriots are one onside kick recovery away from coming away with a victory here against PC. The student section is ready to rock for the Patriots. All they have to do is fall on the football. Coyle will send it away. Recovered by GA, and that basically seals it. It's Seamus Knox who comes away with the recovery, and Germantown Academy is 3 knees away from a victory here on GAPC Day. And we'll update you on the final standings of the contest, as coming into this matchup, GA trailed PC 5-4 in overall events today. GA was victorious in boys and girls cross country, along with field hockey and girls soccer. PC won girls water polo and boys soccer to go along with girls tennis and a couple other events. But GA in victory formation. And due to the tie, PC will keep the competition cup from last year, but that's not going to stop anybody here at Carey Stadium from rushing the field and celebrating a victory for the Patriots here on their football team's senior day. A dramatic ending to this contest, as the clock will tick towards 0. Let the countdown begin. Germantown Academy victorious in the 136th meeting of GA and PC. What a moment here at Carey Stadium. Germantown Academy, for the first time since 2019, knocks off Penn Charter as the Patriots are victorious in the 136th meeting of these two squads. The longest running continuous prep football rivalry in the nation, as the Patriots celebrate on their home field. Matt Dentz, in speaking to me before today's contest, couldn't say nicer things about his senior squad. He said, look, this team has been through so much. This group of guys were going through their freshman and sophomore years during the COVID pandemic, so for them to come away with a victory today, it would mean so much for them. It's been such a tough run over the last couple of years, but they get to celebrate here on their home field one final time on senior day, as they've made history. They trailed by 2 touchdowns in the first half, erased that deficit. They trailed by a score in the fourth quarter, came back, scored 2 touchdowns thanks to Capers. And Germantown Academy victorious with the final score, GA 28, Penn Charter 27. A wild finish here at Carey Stadium. You got to give credit to Penn Charter. They had a chance to tie it, thanks to a great play by Seamus McCain on 4th down and 6. He scrambled in for a touchdown. It was up to the extra point, but the kick was low by Melnick. And just like Germantown Academy lost to PC 2 years ago at Carey Stadium on a missed extra point attempt, Penn Charter falls in the exact same fashion. So you talk about the irony. We're going to hang here as we'll wait for the MVP of today's contest to be announced. But I don't think these fans are going anywhere anytime soon. We'll take you through how we got to this point, just to look back at all the scores. As Penn Charter got on the board first in the first quarter, Zach Curtin ran it in from 13 yards out. They followed up that score with a 23-yard touchdown reception by Liam Rowan. So the Quakers were in control early on with a 14-0 lead. But then Evan Spivey stepped up in the second quarter with 2 touchdown receptions, and it was a 14-14 contest at the half. Penn Charter scored first in the third quarter thanks to a 2-yard touchdown run by E.G. Boy, but it was all Germantown Academy in the fourth quarter as Trip Capers ran in 2 touchdowns, one from 31 yards out to tie it. That came off of a fumble recovery by Jack Durkin. And then Jack Durkin came away with an interception on the ensuing Penn Charter drive. GA able to score off another Capers touchdown run. Penn Charter with the final response as Seamus McCain ran it in from 7 yards out, but the extra point no good. GA recovers the ensuing onside kick, and the Patriots win the 136th meeting of Germantown Academy and Penn Charter. Today's MVP of the contest is going to be shared with Evan Spivey and Trip Capers, who both had 2 touchdowns today. Evan Spivey with 2 touchdowns in the first half for Germantown Academy. Let's take a look back at those touchdown receptions. The first on a nice scramble by Machado, who found him in the back of the end zone, the diving snag in traffic for the score. And he ended up with another touchdown at the tail end of the second quarter. A great effort by Spivey, who also, by the way, in the fourth quarter made a big-time tackle on Penn Charter's final drive. And then the other MVP, the co-MVP, Trip Capers, with 2 touchdown runs in the fourth quarter. A 31-yard touchdown run to tie the contest, and then a 2-yard touchdown score to give GA the decisive advantage in the ball game. That's going to do it for us at the 136th annual Germantown Academy Penn Charter game. For our crew here at Play by Play Productions and for our executive producer Simon Rosenwasser, I'm Chris Markowitz saying so long and good night from Fort Washington, Pennsylvania.